Chapter 34, Franchising 101. I must work the work of him that sent me while it is day, for the night is coming when no man can work. Another very important thing I need to share in this book is the issue of franchise, because it is an available alternative to starting your own business from scratch. Franchise, by definition, is a form of business organization in which a firm, which already has a successful product or service, the franchisor, enters into a continuing contractual relationship with other businesses or individuals, franchisees, operating under the franchisor's trade name and usually with the franchisor's guidance in exchange for a fee. So franchising is the practice of using another firm's successful business model and system. The owner of the business system is called the franchisor. The buyer of the business system is called the franchisee. For the franchisor, the franchise is an alternative for building chain stores to distribute goods and to avoid the need for investment and liability for a chain store. The franchisor's success also depends on the franchisee, and the franchisee is said to have a greater incentive than direct company employees because he or she has a direct stake in the business. Franchising is a technique for business expansion appropriate for small, one-location firms and nationally active companies alike. It is often regarded as one of the fastest means of achieving growth, although it does have many advantages. Franchising requires careful planning to be successful. Both small and big companies have used franchising to grow their business, while many entrepreneurs have become one by buying a franchise. To start your own business using the franchises option, which makes you the franchisee, you need to do your research of the different franchising options and packages available because they vary in cost and package content. Do they have a good trademark and trade name? Do they have an initial entry fee? If they do, is it affordable and profitable? Do they charge annual fees or just royalty alone? Do they offer startup assistance, like helping you get a good location and premises? Do they offer continual training and advice, or just startup training? Do they buy things in bulk and spread to all to reduce your own cost, or you do your own purchases? Do they do national ad and share cost with you, or do you do your own ad? Do they help with accounting and bookkeeping? Do they help with IT support? Are they flexible in their contract or overly restrictive? Do they allow you to be creative and innovative, or are they set in their way? Will they be patient with you to grow or burden you with unrealistic goals and targets? These and many more questions are what you need answers to and should form part of your study and research. I have focused on you starting your own business using the franchises option, which makes you the franchisee. Let me now look into expanding an existing business using the franchising strategy, which makes you a franchisor. Franchising your business. 1. Take stock. Define what has made your businesses a success that can make people want to buy your franchise, and know why you want to use this strategy to expand. 2. Get legal advice. Since your trademark or trade name and business model or system is what you're selling, make sure all legalities have been covered and you get sound legal advice. 3. Draw up a business plan. Putting a business plan in place is very vital to open up your business to franchising, so you can cover every base in advance and have a focus and strategy. 4. Define the franchise package. What will be the content of your own franchise package? If people buy into it, what are you offering them and how do you want to operate and make money? 5. Draw up a contract. Take legal and professional advice to develop a watertight franchise contract with all vital clauses in place to protect you and the future of your business. 6. Prepare a pilot. It is very important that you test your franchise concept in one particular area. This will help you learn lessons from the pilot that will prove invaluable to the success of your franchising network. 7. Advertise the franchise. Advertise in the local newspaper of your pilot area or in specific magazines and journals that will help attract franchisees. Prepare brochures and use other platforms too. 8. Select a franchisee. Selecting the right franchisee is vital because no matter how catchy your trade name and how sound your business concept, the franchisee will be the one responsible for the success in their own area. 9. Start the pilot. Provide as much support as you can to get the first franchise off the ground. Give them help when needed and allow them free hand to operate also. 10. Monitor the franchise. Learn from the results of the franchise pilot and revise the concept along while also getting feedback and opinion from the franchisee. 11. Advertise again. You may wish to run other pilots, or if the initial one was successful, you may want to expand as quickly as possible to attract other franchisees. 12. Review the franchise regularly. You should never allow your franchise to become static. Make changes to the concept and the package you offer as necessary. Review each franchisee annually and decide whether to renew the person's contract. Advantages of franchising. 1. It provides the franchisor an affordable means of accelerating expansion. 2. It spreads the financial risk of expansion. 3. It means that products or goods can be bought in bulk to cover the whole franchise network, thus increasing competitiveness and profit margin. 4. It helps the franchisee that starts business with a leverage of existing brand and system. 5. It helps the franchisee get training, mentoring, and support cheaply and easy. Disadvantages of franchising. 1. The franchisor relinquishes control and profit with involving an outsider. 2. The franchisor risks conflict with the franchisees, and this is also a disadvantage to the franchisee, who also risks conflict with the franchisor. 3. The franchisor sees low returns until the franchise network has been built up. 4. The franchisee still has to be subjected to being controlled by the franchisor, and hence has no total control like other entrepreneur. 5. The franchisee's destiny and dream is subject to the brand and system of the franchisor, which can be messed up any time and so affect the franchisee. I will greatly advise that you do more research on your own about franchising and go online to examine